What's going on, y'all? This is old Buck Carolina Crazy Outdoors. Before we get into the video, I want to thank every one of y'all who tune in. I really hope y'all enjoy the videos I put out, and now I want to thank my sponsors. JC's Outdoors, all your hunting and fishing needs. Live bait, guns, archery and apparel, serving breakfast and lunch. Flight Deck Restaurant, voted best family restaurant in Lexington. Great food, homemade desserts with a perfect blend of Southern and Greek flavor. Huge arcade to entertain the kids. Priceless Country Store, all your feed and seed needs, from dogs to horses and many animals in between. Fence supplies, livestock, accessories, and gardening. Twin City Concrete, for all your concrete needs. They pour driveways, slabs for porches, and shops and sidewalks. Car Craps Tire, all things tires, passenger, commercial, and farm machinery. They also do brakes and oil changes. Warren's Landscaping Services, everyday lawn care and maintenance, lighting, irrigation systems, and water features. Proudly serving Lexington and Gilbert for over 24 years. Tommy Corley Trapping, offers coyote trapping lessons. If you have a coyote problem, he can fix it. Sticks Baits, soft bait fishing lures, homemade molds made for bass fishing. Water Days, comfortable apparel for your day on the water. Proceeds provide swimming lessons and boater safety courses to minimize water tragedy. Anything you buy at Water Days, you'll get a 15% off if you use my code CAROCRAZY15. What's going on, y'all? This old Buck here. I'm beside a man tonight. Got another South Carolina bruiser. Man, this is a big deer. 8-point. It's a funky rack. Got 5 on this side and 3 on the other. My buddy Clint killed this deer. Clint Kiesler. He's a friend of mine. Big hog hunter.
Try to be.
I hear you the man. Well, I know you the man because we 100% now every time I've been with y'all.
Man, we catch a few. We do all right.
Catch a few.
We strike out plenty too.
Well, I ain't been with you yet when you did that. But how about them game calls?
They're a really good football team.
Really good football team. That's right.
Depending on who they play.
So Clemson destroyed us.
Yeah, we were at the game and it was
wow.
bad. It was bad from the rip.
No, man. So we're gonna go to a ball game. Where you think we're gonna be in Florida playing somewhere?
I think somewhere said the Duke Mayonnaise Bowl in Charlotte.
Is that a joke or is that true? Is that
I think that's the real name of the bowl. That's the real name of the bowl game.
Duke with a name like that, you just can't take it seriously.
Right, man. They ought to have some good sandwiches. I'll bring the tomatoes. They can bring the mayonnaise.
I got the ham.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man! But anyway, man, Clint got a big buck. As you can see, no ground shrinkage again. Wide, tall. We used to killing hogs. You ever killed a big buck?
This is the biggest deer I've ever killed, man. This is the biggest deer I've ever really looked at in the scope. I got slipped up on by 2 really nice deer earlier in the year, and one with my son and one by myself. And this old boy just happened to mess up for a little bit too long, and he got.
So your son hunts too?
He does. He's been hit or miss on his enjoyment of it. He's only 10, so I don't force it on him, but he'll go through phases where he really wants to go, and he got his first one back in October, I believe, and he was excited as can be, almost as excited as I was.
Hey, that's good, man.
So it's been an enjoyment. I think he was as happy about this buck as I was.
I'm sure. I'm happy about it too. I know he was.
Yeah,
I mean that's exciting, man.
For sure.
Kill a big old buck like this. I just love. He's got his regular brow time. One right here. Some funky stuff going on right here. It's just a wild rack, and I love these. I call them nasty. These nasty racks. I love them. Unique. It ain't nothing like close to it. I mean, this is a real wild rack, and I love that. How much did deer weigh?
He was about 150 pounds.
150 pounds.
He was pretty ran down. I tell you what, man, you brought up hog hunting. He stunk. Great God, he smelled like a boar hog when I walked up on him. When I shot him, it was completely dark when I was, walking to go get him, and I actually smelled him before I seen him, and he was rank, buddy. So he had been running hard, and took a break to eat him a little something, and that cost him dearly.
Wow. Well, I mean, you knew it was a buck when you shot. You know it was this big of a buck before you walked up on him.
Well, I mean, this camera, I only had a select few bucks, and I only had one that had the body and the frame like him, and only had one shooter. So I knew it was him, and so I was comfortable taking him because where I hunt, we quality manage, and we only like to shoot bucks that people are gonna be proud of, and we definitely don't follow if it's brown, it's down. We try to really grow our deer herd and grow quality bucks, and you know, he fell right in that category.
That's good. You gonna get upset if I shoot a 6-point? That big?
I won't, but the club will.
I had to go there.
And your pocketbook will really hurt.
Oh,
really
boy.
Hurt.
Well, hey, you know what? That's the rules for you join. So that's the rules you got to abide by.
Hey, and if it leads to me getting one like this a year, or one every other year, you know, I'm happy for it. And
that's right.
Maybe one every 3 years, because it's going to treat my checkbook a little bit better coming to see your daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My dad's mounting it for him. Well, so take us like from the very beginning. I know you said they cut the timber. And you wasn't very optimistic about that stand.
Well, this stand, where I got him out of, it was you know, believe it or not, everybody likes these kind of stories. This is the first time I'd hunted it all year. They thinned the timber back at the first part of deer season, and so I got, you know, upset, and it had my stand real naked out in the middle of wide open pines now, and so I had a feeder running, but didn't have no camera and ain't hunted it. And Thanksgiving break, I went over there and hung a camera, and he was the first picture I had that night. And then so he didn't come back, and so Sunday morning I was laid in the bed resting up my wounds from watching Carolina's game and checked my Tacticam, and there he sat under my feeder at 7:30.
Man.
And so I was frustrated, of course, and I decided, I said, well, I'm going to go sit there tonight and see if he messes up. And sure enough, he made the same mistake twice. You know, when I posted online, I said, you know, you go to the well too many times and it'll go dry. And he visited the well one too many times.
Was it with any does?
He had followed out the 2 does he had been on camera the previous 2 times with. He was always about 15 minutes behind them. And so I wouldn't say necessarily chasing them, but he was definitely smelling them.
Right.
And that night, those does had came through and left about 20 minutes before he got there. And so, you know, he was definitely with them. I wouldn't say he was hot on them, but he was in their vicinity.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a big deer. I love it. God, I love it. So, I mean, do you ever see any hogs around that area, or pretty much deer? Or?
Man, we got hogs, we got deer, we got turkeys, we got coons. I love seeing the hogs. You know, I love catching hogs. I love shooting hogs. I mean, that's becoming more and more of a popular, I guess, subculture of the hunting community is hog hunting.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, people like catching with dogs. People like hunting them like deer, and then people like hunting them with thermals and night vision. So I mean, there's a multitude of ways to do it, but we've got all species of wildlife that you want to chase out there.
That's good. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, speaking of hog hunting, I went on one of my favorite hog hunts with him. You know, we were out there at night, got on a monster, you know, bow hog, wound up losing that hog. And on the way back to the truck, we pretty much done called it quits. And the dogs got on one and killed a big boar. Matter of fact, I'll let you see that clip. Probably 5 or 10 minutes of it. And it's gonna pop up right now. You can check it out.
Go ahead. Holy cow. I got it. You got it? Get it. Let's go.
That's bad.
Let's go. That's a big hog. Let's go! That's a big one, boy. Let's go! Oh man.
His dumb came back. Something got
hurt. I'm sorry for this.
I got beeping on there. Man, that's a big one.
Yeah, man.
Clint,
That's what it's all
you feel
about.
better?
Let's go!
How much that one weigh?
That's a
250?
280-pound hog.
280? Oh man. That's a
What, Norman?
that's a big hog.
Ooh, baby.
Hey, can you see me on there? All right, y'all. We just got a dang giant bull hog.
Bell must have got messed up again.
Say it probably weighed 280. Man, we've been at, well, we've been here 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
And we've been
hunting this
non-stop.
dragon
I'm about to die. But never gave up. Dogs never gave up. We got a freaking big hog right here right now. God almighty, that's a big hog. Man, I'm jacked up. Whew. Big hog.
I told you he ain't had no teeth.
Oh, man,
Does
he's
anybody
big.
see my light? Did anybody get my hat?
I don't know where your head is.
Man, I done
Right.
seen a lot of hogs with that hat.
I think we got one. I think we got one bait. And we in some nasty stuff, buddy. As you can see. Yeah, I hit that hole too, Alpha. Good, yeah. Yeah. Watch still. You got your boot?
There's a log, right?
All right. How far are they out now, Steve?
120 yards.
It's better than where we were at.
Another log right here.
All right. All right, guys, you can see hunting ain't just a man's world no more. Proud of you, Allison. I'm probably gonna need some help getting out.
You better not put that on there. Tell me how that is.
All right, ready? All right. I think it's a big hog because of the way the dogs are barking. We went from 450 yards across the swamp. You all right, Sniffy? Now about 100 yards out. Oh my God. Man, this is crazy. Allison, we get up here, be real careful, okay? Gotta be so careful in these situations. Can't hardly see her. About to go in some thick stuff. Thanks to the big hog. I hear the hog. Be ready to run, Allison, or do something. Okay? Just going around through right here. Come on. You go? Okay. Don't get too far back, okay? He breaks and runs right here. He's right there. Here comes Keenan. Come right through, Allison. Come on, girl. You gotta push through it. Come on. Come right through here. I'll hold right here. Come on, yeah.
I got a leg!
Come on.
Watch out, y'all, watch out, the dog.
Come on, come on, come on.
Dog is by.
Come on.
Where's that, Clint?
Right here! I got a leg! Somebody kill him! Somebody kill him!
The big bow hog. Where is it?
My knife's in, he's dead.
Oh man.
Is he dead? Bingo! Get your ass back!
I got Bingo.
Is that the hog's blood or his blood?
I think it's hog. Look.
Yeah. It's a big hog.
Boy.
I knew it was a bad one.
Stank.
That's the worst shit I've ever went through.
Hey,
I wanted you to get it, baby.
No, you're good. You're good.
Any dogs killed?
I don't know where Milo is.
He's in there caught.
Bo, I ain't never been in something that rough. Ever.
That's rough.
My legs are like getting huh?
Bingo!
You did, you pushed through it too. You know, you got to.
Bingo's good. He's good. He was barking. Hey, you need to find us some water. The best I found some water before I overheat.
As you can see, you never know what you're going to have to go through. We went all the way across the swamp and almost waist deep
I think
water,
they had another
swamp
hog and
mud.
left it. Dan and Red had another hog.
I'm exhausted.
They left it, either drowned it or left it.
Milo! Where the hell is Milo?
But anyway, as y'all can see, you know, that was a lot of excitement. You just can't beat hog hunting. I mean, I would consider you like a pro. I mean, I know you don't. You're humble, and I know you don't want to hear that. But I mean, you kill a lot of dang hogs. I mean, and big boars. I mean, you got awesome dogs. I mean, I know one of his dogs named Bingo. When that dog's around, the hog's going down. I mean, is he still doing? Is he doing good?
He's doing good. He's starting to get a little grayer, get a little slower, but you know, he finished one the other week for us that would be a trophy in anybody's book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's been a fine dog, and you know, I came across that dog through a trade with a fella in Mississippi that I'll probably never meet face to face, and we took each other's word, and I sent him 2 red bones, and he sent me him, and it's worked out for both of us because he's still hunting them 2 dogs, and Lord knows I'm still hunting him. Man, we do all right. We definitely have our sad days, and we definitely have our fun days. So,
Yeah. And there's a lot going on with hog hunting. You're right. I mean, it's a dramatic style of hunting. It really is.
It's, you know, I grew up dog hunting for deer. I had rabbit dogs, I had deer dogs, and I grew up in Bowling Springs, a community full of dog hunters.
Oh yeah, nothing but dog hunters.
And you know, so I still hunted some here and there, but you know, I'm really just now getting big into still hunting for deer. And when I got out of college good and got to working, I slipped right into hog hunting with dogs. And you know, in terms of the adrenaline rush, when you hear a dog baying and you don't hear anything but a hog grunting, it's comparable to the heart pounding you feel when something like this walks out in front of you.
I will say that that's very accurate because I'm gonna tell you it gets me worked up every time I've experienced it.
I mean, you can kind of relax a little bit if they got it caught and you hear a bunch of squealing, and you don't hear no dogs making, you know, ugly squeals or anything like that. But if you hear several dogs barking and you don't hear a hog doing anything but grunting, then that's the time when you better get there in a hurry and that's the time when you can really feel that adrenaline kick in. Man, it's nothing like it. I'd still take that probably over the deer, but that right there, I was screaming. I'm glad there was nobody else hunting on that part of the club when I found him in the woods, because they would have sent EMT real quick. They would have thought I'd stepped in a bear trap or something. But
he ain't lying. I done seen that adrenaline. He shows. I mean, he gets worked up. He hollers. I mean, he gets me. You know, sometimes I think that he is hurt. You know, when you get on the hog and you hollering like crazy. You'll see it in the video I just showed on. But anyway, you know, if y'all got a hog problem, contact me. I'll contact him, you know, and he'll be glad to get down there and help you out with him. He'll let you get out there with him, and it's a blast. You gotta be safe though, because I mean you can get hurt doing it, you know. But anyway, you know, back to the deer. Dude, it's an awesome deer. I'm super happy for you. You got any more on the hit list?
Man, I don't know. I've been hunting a bunch this year. I'll sit some more. And if one runs out in front of the crosshairs, I might get him. But he better be a good one, because I sure enough don't want to pay your daddy again. So, we got a few. I'm a member of 2 clubs. My second club down in the Lolo State has a bunch of quality deer. And we got great setup. And maybe I can go down there and get one on them winter food plots, and maybe one of them will slip up too.
Hey, I mean, the only way you're gonna have them slip up is if you're there.
You gotta be there.
You know, you gotta be there.
If you want him, you gotta hunt.
Well, man, I'm happy for you. I hope you get another one of them big bucks. This is your first one you killed this year?
My first buck.
Buck.
This is my second or third deer I've killed this year, but it's my first buck.
Cool deal. Well, man, I appreciate you taking the time to do this with me. I mean, I know you happy. I'm happy for you. It's a great deer. I mean, he's big. I mean, it's a big, wide, tall rack. Funky, nasty rack. I love it. I can't wait to see him when it's mounted. But like I said, you know, if y'all into hog hunting or got hog problems, there's a lot of hunters out there complaining about hog problems. They don't want to do nothing about it when, you know, somebody's available to help them out with it. Especially a farmer. I know a farmer right now, he complains every day to his blue in the face about the destruction of the crops, but he won't let nobody come kill the hogs. So, you know, don't complain if you ain't willing to let somebody come help you out with it. But this man here will do it. He'll help you out with it. But anyway, I appreciate it, cuz, and you know,
enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, and hopefully before the end of the year we can do this again with another grown one.
I hope so too.
But anyway, again, congratulations to Clint. Great guy. Hell of a hog hunter. And I guess we can call you a heck of a deer hunter now.
Maybe I make the list.
Hey, there you go. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoying the videos I'm putting out. I appreciate the comments. I engage in every single one of them. I love that. And I'm going to be deer hunting in the morning. I'm going to be using old Remington 1100 sitting on the ground. You know, up close and personal with them. I ain't gonna be in a ground blind. I'm gonna do it I call it the old school way, like the old timers used to do it, man. They just go out there and sit on the ground and let it happen.
Hey,
so,
if you want to get the big ones, you gotta be where they at.
We're gonna give it a try. But anyway, y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.